Good afternoon. This is Keith with Profit Lifter, and we are on AI Growth Hackers Live. And today I'm excited to give you a sneak peek and a demo of something awesome that we have coming. Give you guys a second to for everybody to get loaded. If you can hear me in the channel, let me know. Let me know that you can hear me, that everything's sounding good, looking good, and we will get rocking and rolling here and get going. See you guys coming in. So we are going to be I'm so excited about this. We have been grinding on this for months, and we are ready to start kicking off some awesome. This week I'm going to show you the updates that I'm going to show you Nerve. Today is going to be the demo of Nerve, and next Thursday is going to be the beta launch. So those of you guys who are being able to see everything that's going on. Now, I want to paint the story for you as we dive into this, because the more that you understand where we're coming from, how it's where we're at, where it's going, the more the context of all. So to start with, last week we had launched Mia. Mia gives you the ability to come in, chat with the AI. And by the time you get done with Mia is just gigantic of your growth plan. Let's take a look at it here. I'll show you exactly what this looks like. And this growth plan, if a lot of you guys, I know a lot of you guys have had a chance to look through this. A lot of you guys have complimented it and had a chance to look at it. But this growth plan, 11 different chapters full of information here, including business profile, avatar, brand foundation, position stack, your unique value propositions. Hey, Brett, how you doing today? Good to see you, brother. We got our marketing calendar, ad campaign strategy. Hey, how's it, Miss Perfect? I don't know who you are, but I've seen you. Hi. Good to see you. So we've got all these things. So this is cool. Like that, this is awesome. This is incredibly helpful for a lot of us business owners who just needed to get to the point where we've got a marketing strategy, we've got things in order, we've got things moving, we've got basically having that foundation. But now that you have that foundation, now that you have just this massive 102 page, you have this 102 page system broken up from top to bottom, you got to think about what are you going to do with it? Because having this is great, but it's nothing like actually getting in and using it, because having assets is just going to sit there and do nothing. So if you haven't had a chance, make sure you go through Mia. It's mia.profitlifter.com. I'm going to put it in the chat for you. Mia.profitlifter.com. Daryl, my friend. Love Daryl Janes. If you guys need leads, talk to Daryl. He's your man. I love Daryl. He's incredibly helpful. But we went through Mia last week. So if you haven't had a chance to do it, Keith broke the 100. I did. I broke the 100 page mark. Yeah. If you haven't had a chance to go through Mia, go through Mia. If you need help, if you're a client of ours and you want to go through Mia, just email Brett@profitlifter.com. We'll give you a promo code. We want to make sure that all of our clients are able to go through Mia, because this is game changing. So we got Mia. We all know it. It gives you a knowledge base, and it's cool. Like, you have an entire 12-month content marketing calendar. That's awesome as well. Like, everybody needs a marketing calendar. Now you actually have an entire business set up and a framework for your business, for a marketing strategy for an entire year. But now that you have that, how are you going to actually execute it? That is the number one goal. Let me introduce you to the next phase of the journey. This is Nerve. There's Mr. Bonnickson. There's my partner. Let me introduce you to Nerve. I've been showing you guys Nerve for a while. Cleaned it up, tested it, did some really cool things, and we're gonna walk through this, and I'm gonna show you what Nerve is, what it does, and I'm gonna show you where we're going in the next 30 to 60 days. So you guys can buckle up and be ready. So the first thing to know about Nerve is the goal of Nerve is to consolidate all of your business ecosystem, whether it's Profit Lifter CRM, whether it's GHL, whether it's HubSpot, whether it's Salesforce, whether it's QuickBooks, whatever software you use to run your business. I want to be able to control it with your AI. I want your AI to be your assistant to see everything that's going on in your entire business from top to bottom. And this is going to mean like having Google Docs in there, connecting everything. But in order to get there, to have AI doing stuff with no context is just absolutely worthless. So like you're going to get just weird results, silly things coming out every time, and you're going to give up on it, and I'm going to give up. Like that's not how AI is supposed to work. So what we've done is we've built. I'm going to start you. We're going to start. Let's start with the AI Central. You can see right here. Oh, look. You can see me playing around in here with the conversation. So we're gonna try that again. Let's go through another one. Here we go. So this is your conversation area. This is going to act just like every AI that you've experienced, with a caveat. Nerve is built with not just one, but multiple different AI models. And the reason I did this is very simple. Having an AI there is great. Every single AI company that is out there right now, though, is trying to get you to spend the most amount of money on credits, on usage, on all of that as you possibly can. So what I hate that, and the reason I hate that is because some of the best work I've ever done was on ChatGPT 3.0 Mini. A lot of times it's not the model of the AI that makes the difference. It's the context of the conversation. It's the context of the platform. Now, I'm an AI geek. Like that's what I do. It's who I am. I've been in Claude, I've been in ChatGPT, I've been in Grok, I've been in all of them. I know how they work. None of them are actually set up for a business to function the way that a business should function. So like you could be in Claude and chatting and you have to go and you can share a chat, but that chat doesn't have any context of the rest of the conversation. That's where Nerve is going to make a dynamic, just an absolutely huge difference for you. So I'm going to show you. We're going to start in the brain because that's what matters. We have this fancy little button. Right here that says import from Mia. I'm an admin because it's my software. So you can see we pulled this in and it pulls in everything. It pulls in an entire growth plan for us. So we're going to grab this AI automation one because I know what it is. And you can see right here, Mia. This is imported directly from Mia. And everything the AI was talking about and everything that Mia has generated for you is now showing up inside of Nerve. What does this mean? This means that right out of the gate, Nerve has context on everything that you're doing, who you are, your pricing, everything that you accomplished over here. All of these all that 102 pages that you've got. Perfect, just spotty service. Yeah, Brett's out in the middle of Boy Scout camp, so like he's really in spotty service. He's taking care of his boys today and having fun out there. But all of these different fields these are all taken care of. These are all imported into Nerve. Nerve has context on your entire business now. Not only does it have context of your knowledge base, but we've also created SOPs here. SOPs, those of you who aren't aware, standard operating procedures. So an SOP means that, like, for example, we do blogs, we write social media posts, we build websites, we build funnels. An SOP is how you accomplish what you accomplish. Those of you guys who are businesses, this is where your team comes in, because as you start hiring, as you start bringing people in, as your team starts to grow, you start developing all of these processes of how things should work. You start developing your system that makes things flow, that makes things operate the way that it should. And so your SOPs here, like let's say you get to a point you want to hand off your social media. You're like me, I hate posting on social media. I hate social media. I love social media, but I hate it. Like I hate doing the social media work. So now you can come in and you have the ability to create the SOPs of what you're looking for and what you want to have happen. And so you can see there's information. You can upload files. It will pull everything in. You can map out how your company wants to work. Not only that, but you can see we have new growth plans. You have new growth plan. Mine didn't work, and again, this is demo, guys. That's. I'll tell you when things aren't working. I'm not proud, but your growth plan is literally pulling in everything from your knowledge base. I'm going to show you what a growth plan actually looks like, and this is 1 month, and this is what is being built inside of N3RVE. So this is one of our clients. It's a home services business. We're helping them with their monthly marketing and their ad campaigns. So we built out an entire list of here's everything that you're getting. Here's everything that we're building for you over the next 5 weeks. Here's your content and SEO strategy. Here's everything. And the beauty of this is everything from here was what was generated from Mia. And so we built this here. Are you following this? Are you following the story so far? What is happening now is now your AI has a complete knowledge base of your business. It has a complete knowledge base of how you operate, what you do, how you do it, the rules that you follow. It needs handed off to this person. It needs to go to this department. It goes over here. So your AI is no longer hallucinating and guessing. It's following a programmed, consistent, automated path. Those of you guys who have been on my trainings before, you know I'm automation first, AI to fill in the gaps. Like we built this so that the AI is generating, and then from there, you're programming the business, you're programming your operations and filling in with the AI. Then it creates the growth plan. It creates the strategy that shows you, here's the blogs that we're writing for the week. Here's the event opt-in that we're building. Here's campaign 1. Here's our first ad campaign that we're running. Here's our second campaign that we're putting together and running. Here's our retargeting campaign that we're setting up and running. Here's the SEO and blog engine. Here's what it's going to look like. Here's our weekly newsletter. Here's our daily social media posts. All the stuff that you built over here in Mia now is being created as a growth plan. But it gets better. And sorry, it's not working for me. My developer has it, and his is awesome. He has a better version than I do. I'm mad. But from here, what will happen is when it goes into the growth plan, it's going to come over here and create a task. So it's going to go post to all social media accounts in GHL, because Profit Lifter is built on Go High Level. So we're going to say create social media posts, content, and images, and post them through Profit Lifter CRM. And we're going to set the due date for today. That button's kind of hidden. That's okay. We'll fix that. We're going to add the task, right? Basic task management system. That's what it does. So we're going to come over here now, and this is where tasks get on crack. So we've created the task. Having a task is cool, but a task, you should be mad at the developer. I shouldn't be. I can't be, man. Like that, this guy's a rock star. Like look at all the cool stuff he's helped me build. Like I can't be mad at my developer. He's amazing. So now you have the task, but there's not a lot there. So we're going to open it in chat, and now Your AI has context of the tasks that you want to accomplish. It also has context of your SOPs. It also has context of your knowledge base. It is writing contextual actions for your AI. The difference between this and, like, let's say you're trying to run everything with a team on ChatGPT or Claude, any of that stuff, that's cool. But you're sharing it. There's no context inside the conversations. It kind of gets lost in translation. This will fix that. This is fixing the lost in translation and creating a unified dashboard for your entire team to run out of, meaning that your team now is able to operate from one place. So plan for nerve task. I'll break down into the work, into the concrete steps to finish, suggested checklists, and confirm. And you can see it's telling draft 5 captions, 5 image prompts, paste them here, update, you pick B, C, confirm. Like it's literally telling you how you want to do it. Now that's cool. Like having AI that's telling you how to do it, that's cool. But let me show you the next phase. And some of the more complex stuff is not quite done yet. So I'm going to show you the stuff that I know is working, because it's not a cool demo if things break in the middle of it. But the other side is, while you're in here, you'll notice this nice little orange button up here. We've got 2 different AIs running. We've got our Nerve AI, which is taking all the different LLM models, looking for it's trying to figure out like which one's going to answer the question best. And the reason we did this is very simple. If I can get away with producing amazing results with, like, let's say GPT-5o mini, 5 mini, then we want to do that because it's the cheapest. But then if we need to jump up to like the real versions, we need to start getting into like Claude versions. We get into Claude Opus 5 or whatever the newest, biggest, greatest thing is. It will be able to do that as well, but it's doing it in context of it. So instead of it looking and using one model for everything inside of the chat, it may cycle through different models in the chat and compare itself and then have that context there. So now, instead of you having to pay a ton of money on usage fees for using the top models are only stepping in to fill in the gaps. This is where I think most of the AI companies have gotten greedy and have turned a lot of us AI geeks off, because they're constantly trying to push us into the highest models. They're constantly trying to make it where you're missing out if you know. Most of 99% of the time, you're not really missing out if you're using a smaller model. A lot of times, those big models are great when you get into enterprise level, you get into some really big coding, things like that. But a lot of the stuff that we're doing as business owners, it doesn't take that. So that's what that's there for. The Nerve bot is a different animal altogether. These are OpenClaw bots that are built inside of Nerve. And what I mean by that is Nerve.ai is built with claw bots inside of them. And the reason I'm telling you that is because the 30, 60-day vision of where we're going is going to make a lot of sense to you here in just a little bit. But you can see over here, we also have Coach. And these are different personas that we've programmed in, because your business is going to have different personas, different hats that need to be put on at different times. If you're a small team, if it's just you, there's going to be times that you're going to be the salesperson, you're going to be the closer, you're going to be the customer support person, you're going to be the marketing person, you're going to be the lead gen guy. Like you turn into everything. But this is also made for your team. So if you have a sales team, your sales team can go, oh, sales closer. And you could say, we could say, how do we want to do this? Help me overcome objections for our prices. And so now, instead of your sales team having to ding you every time there's a question, instead of your support team having to ask you everything that's always there, your Nerve is now looking through your knowledge base. It's looking through your shared SOPs. It's grabbing everything and creating the answers. You can see, let's make too expensive a closing opportunity not a blocker. Top 5 levers to flip price objection. Reframe an outcome and ROI. So it's giving you the answers, it's giving you steps, it's giving you tools to be able to overcome those objections and to help you through the sales process. Does the same thing for support, lead gen, all of it. So that's awesome. Like, love that. Like, now your whole team has an AI that's backed by your knowledge base, that is also backed by that your AI is backed by your SOPs. Sorry, brain's getting a little fuzzy here, and that's cool. But now that you have the AI, how are you going to execute it? Let me show you. We're going to say, I am talking to contact Brett at profitlifter.com. Can you pull his record? And this is where things start to get fun, because not only is Nerve an AI that's helping you, it is an AI that is fully compatible with your GHL account, meaning it is coming through, it is going to pull your record, and it says, oh, look, there's Brett Bonnickson, there's Brett's email, there's his phone number, there's his GHL contact, here's how we found him, here's when he was added, everything. So now that we're there, we're going to say, great, create a note that says, Brett is amazing and being father of the year with his sons. Love, Nerve. So now Nerve is not just helping you plan. It's not just helping you create. It's helping you execute. So let me show you right here. Okay, there's the last one that I tested, because of course I have to test it to make sure it's going to work before I show you. Oh, Bill, what's up, brother? It's good to see you on here. I need to talk to you. I miss you. So now Nerve is written a note. Brett is amazing and being father of the year with his sons. Love, Nerve. Now you don't have to log into the CRM every time you want to do something. Now you don't need to constantly have a CRM pulled up and have a chat pulled up and have all this stuff. Everything is consolidated into one. Everything is working as one unified system. Everything is now integrated and connected. Nerve becomes the nervous system of your entire business, meaning you can operate everything right here from one dashboard. And it's still limited for right now. We're still building. Again, that's why we're getting into beta. But let me show you some other features of the chat here, because when you see all the stuff we have, you're gonna understand what we're doing here. So next, you can say, I need help building an SOP for our sales team. And from here, now you can chat with Nerve, do the AI thing. I mean, we've all used AI like this. We've all had the opportunity. We've all played with AI. We know what AI does. So we're letting it do what it does. From here, Nerve will actually, and we haven't optimized it for speed, guys. Don't worry, it's going to be way faster once it goes live. But now you have the opportunity to think about it, to chat with it about it. Your SOPs, templates, there are none. I can build a complete sales SOP from scratch. Pick one, generic, ready to use, best practices, including scripts, follow-up cadences, and handoff checklists. If you want a tailored SOP, tell me average deal size, typical sales cycle. So let's just say, let's build a generic SOP. So now you don't have to worry about going through and typing out and figuring out, or downloading, uploading, re-uploading. It's all consolidated into one. It's all in one dashboard, all in one platform that you're able to get in, start using, and consolidate everything into one place. So now you're no longer guessing. That is the whole point of this. I want to take the guesswork out of everything that you're doing. I want to make it so that you can have me at your fingertips, and that you can have a marketer, you can have a sales consultant, you can have an AI that you are able to program for your business to make it work. Here you go. There we go. Purpose, SDR, AE, manager, ops, process, intake, quality discovery, CRM, actions and fields. I could create a 6-item rollout task in your task system, enable automation, start QA, create those now. We're going to say, let's create the SOP and task for them. So what I'm showing you guys, and this is just the first screen. Like, that's the beauty of this. This is just the first screen. And this is where you would spend most of your time. Like, this is where you're chatting. This is where you're really doing the deep work. This is where, like, you're getting in, you're having the conversations, you're building, you're growing, you're thinking about all the stuff. All the other stuff kind of supports the chat. So that's why it's the first one we're going to show you. But this is where N3RVE is stepping in. It's doing the work for you. It's unifying the system. It's creating. It's doing all this stuff. And it's going to build. It's going to do its thing. And we're going to hop out of here while it's doing that. I'm going to show you some other stuff. So now, again, we created tasks. Looks like these aren't done yet, which is okay. That's okay. We'll give it a little bit of time. But I want to take you through. I'm going to show you some of the other things. Next, you're in GHL. You want to see how your pipeline's looking. This is not pretty. Don't worry. It's going to get much, much prettier here in a little bit. But you have a reports page. You want to see all your analytics. You want to see exactly what you're doing. You want to see exactly what's happening with your CRM. You're like, okay, look, we've got everything here. I want to edit my dashboard. I want to see all of I want to see new contacts for this week. Cool. Next, I want to see my pipeline. I want to see active opportunities. One this month. And let's put top deals in there. Next, I want to see appointments. Do I have appointments today? Okay, cool. Conversations. I want to see if we have unread conversations. Is N3RVE currently or projected to be intuitively linguistically? Yes, absolutely. Busta Schmooze. Love the name. It absolutely is. And I'll tell you why, because my lead developer doesn't speak great English. And to overcome that, I want to be able to hire the best of the best internationally, regardless of language barriers. I'll show you some of the future updates, but a lot of what I'm trying to do is unify a team, and them being your team being able to speak in their natural language, think in their natural language, is going to make them way more productive in conversations. It's going to make them way more in tune of everything that's going on. So back to the report. So from here, you can see like everything. You can pull in. If you want to see all your automations, you have somebody running your marketing. You're like, I want to see all my active automations. Cool. This is going to pull in everything from your GHL account. So you could say, oh, new this week. Cool. I want to see them. Now, like I said, not completely pretty yet. Still working on some of it, but it's going to pull in all your contacts. You can see that's where it's messed up. I don't have my button at the top there. But this will let you dive into everything that's going on inside of your Profit Lifter account, inside of your GHL account, whatever you want to call it, whoever you're using. This is not something that is just for Profit Lifter clients. This is something for anybody who's using GHL. So if you've got another account outside of us, I don't know why you would, but you can, and you can still use N3RVE. You can still integrate it, still use it with everything. That's what it's there for. So from here, you can look at all your active automations. You can, like you can see, I'm an automation junkie. There's a lot of automations there. So you got reports at your fingertips. This is going to be a very, very big feature inside of N3RVE. We're going to be building this out, have custom widgets, custom dashboards that you're going to be able to create Because here's the thing. The way that I look at data is going to be different than the way you look at data. And I want you to be able to make the system something that you want to use, not something that you can use. I want to make it something that you want to use. So we got our reports there. Our bots, this is where you can come in. You can start training your nerve bots. Your nerve bots are OpenClaw. When you see what's going to look like in the next 30 to 60 days, you'll understand why this is so important. But identity, I have a CEO bot. Like I want it to be a boss man, like I am. You help me take an objective view for all of our operations. So this is giving me a high level overview. You can program skills in here. You can teach it how to do different things. It'll show you all of the sessions that you've ran. You can see if you need to rename it. These are really just tracking. But templates, this is where you're going to be able to set up templated tasks that need to be accomplished. I'll get into the why here in a little bit. Let's just show you everything. Next, this is your coach. These are the different personas. So if you want to create a new persona, if you want to create something new that you're able to come in and that's specific for your team. So let's say you're in business loans, you do business loans, business credit. You want a funding bot. Cool. Build a funding bot. No problem. That is going to be your coach. Your nerve brain, we already showed you this, is going to be your knowledge base. It's going to be your SOPs, your growth plans, everything that you're building right there. And then you're going to have Mia. This is your Mia connection where you can chat with Mia. Here's the other thing. Mia, while you're chatting, that is going to be your marketer persona inside of Nerve. Mia, again, is like I've said this, Mia is a one-time use tool. Why? Because once you've been through it once, you need something live and active that keeps it updated. And that's what Nerve does, is it keeps Mia active. It keeps your marketing strategy up to date, keeps your SOPs, keeps your operations moving forward. Customize. If you don't like the background, change it. It's that simple. That's an easy one. Profit Shop. This one doesn't work yet. That's okay, though. You can add apps, reports, billing. You can see all your billing. The way that the billing works for Nerve is very simple. We're not charging access fees. We charge you a retainer for your AI usage, and then a credit line on top of the retainer that you're paying. So you get in there, you pay $100, $200, however much you think it's going to be, and then we're going to give you a business credit line that stacks on top of that. And in the next month, that business credit line will report to 3 major bureaus: Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, and Experian. So not only is Nerve helping you run your business, it's also helping you to fund your business. So those of you guys out there who are pushing business credit, we have your tier 1 vendor right here and help you with that. SSAPI, this is what we're launching after we launch Nerves. Right now it's working. It's just ugly. I'm not going to let you see it yet. It's still in production, but it's working. We're manually going through and setting it up, creating all the systems there. Connections. This is where you're going to be able to connect to all the different accounts. You can see external API keys, skill marketplace. If you're looking for different marketplace skills, you've got that available where you can do web search. Like, you tell us what you want. It's got all the different skills that you're looking for in a marketplace, all right there at your fingertips. Makes it nice and easy. Partner, if you're a profit lifter, reseller, or if you're an affiliate, you will get a Nerve referral link that will show you all of your commissions. It will show you all of your clients. It will show you all of your sub resellers if you are there. It will show you all of your payouts, what that looks like, and it'll let you get set up on Stripe Connect so you can get instant payouts on all of your people that are coming through. Why? Because that's what we want to do, and make sure you're taken care of. So you can share this wherever you want. It's all right there for you. Nice and easy to use. That's your dashboard. Next, you have your admin section. Your admin section. Now, this one's big because this is mine. So we have every workspace that we have set up. I'm super admin. I can see all of that. You can see I have ClickUp. I have ClickUp built out here. It's supposed to be in the front, but that'll be later on. That's one of the next versions, or this is part of what will be included with beta. But this is this is the ability to see everything. You can check your audit logs, see what's happening. You can see who's doing what. You can see all of us in here playing around with it, seeing how things are working. Because like if you're using it, you need to see exactly what's happening with it. What else do we get? What other cool tools do we have? System health. If you want to see how your system's performing. It just shows you right here, like literally it builds it all right there. It's all set up, and that's more on my side. I don't know if you guys could see that, but users, this is awesome because users are going to give you the ability to set up your team. This is where you're going to be able to come in, assign role, add roles, figure out, okay, who is this? What do they do? What's their role inside of the company? That needs cleaned up. Like your knowledge management. Thank you. Appreciate that. So you're going to be able to assign roles. The beauty of the roles, well, I'll show you here in a little bit. So you have product access. So this is ours. You don't get to see that. Billing, usage. This usage. So you'll be able to log in, see exactly what your usage fees look like. I don't want you guessing. Like, I hate getting hit with charges that I'm not expecting, and I hate doing that to you. So we're not going to do that to you. Then you have NRV HQ. This is part of your onboarding process that happens once you come in. Once you've finished everything, it ends up back in the dashboard. So this is what's currently there. This is what's going to be launching. This is what's going to be launching next week. Meaning all of your tasks. Oh, it didn't complete the task. It made me a liar. All of your task management will be right here. The NRV bot that is building will be able to see and use all of your tasks and fulfill the task for you. So if you've ever played around with claw bots, you've ever tried using OpenClaw, any of those, you ever tried using AI? Like, you've got to go in there, you got to explain everything, you got to provide the context, blah, 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 like it's this whole thing. Now, instead of that, this is set up so that you can go through and just create tasks that need to be done. And then if the AI gets stuck, it will come in here and create you a task. And then when you're in here, you can go, hey, what all tasks do I need? Like, it's literally set up to catch your entire brain in one platform and then assign it out to your team, manage it with your team. So this is NRV beta. Where NRV is going in the next 30 to 60 days, maybe 90, because we got some real big things that we're doing. NRV is already in the process of becoming a virtual operating system, a VOS. And what that means is that while you're in here, and if you go, hey, I want to add an app, instead of you having to go through, connect an API and figure out if you have an MCP, go through, like, we still will help you connect that. It'll still work with you through that. But with the NRV bots don't always do everything inside of a software platform, because it's constrained to what the API, what actions are available in the APIs, or what actions are available through your MCP connections. So your AI may have these great plans, but it's unable to execute. What we are building as a virtual operating system will be a literal browser that will pull up inside of here, that you can log into your software platform, meaning that your NRV bots that you set up over here, that you have now created templates for, that you have now trained, are going to be able to pull up that browser and do everything that you can do inside of any software platform that you have. Let me say that again. Your NRV bots will be able to log in and do anything that you can do on any software platform that you have available. What does this mean, Keith? It means that now, if you need a report and it's not available through an API, it's not available through an MCP connection, maybe you're using one of those antiquated CRMs from some company out there, it's going to log in and literally operate and go through, and you're going to have to train it. Like, let's be honest, it's AI, it's intuitive, it has knowledge, but it's not smart. What I mean by that is it's not going to actually know what needs to be done. you're still going to have to train it. The beauty of it is you train it once. We've got recursive training in the background. Remember, we have a brain. We have built a brain. So as your nerve bot learns, as it starts integrating and adapting, it is learning these skill sets. It's creating new SOPs for the actions that you're performing. So I'll take my least favorite thing to do. You need to reconcile your books, and you need to go through QuickBooks and figure it out. Nerve will log in, reconcile it. If it learns that something has changed inside of QuickBooks, it's going to create that as an SOP. Update your SOPs so the next time it doesn't have to learn it again. It's learning and growing with you, but you need to train it the first time, because if you just leave it on its own, it's going to do weird stuff. Like, let's be honest, it's AI, like it's incredible, it's amazing, but it's not perfect. So we're still going to manage it. Now, what we've created though is a single dashboard that everybody in your company can log into. You can log them into their systems inside of Nerve. So now let's take worst case scenario. If you need to let somebody go from your team, all you have to do is disconnect them from Nerve and they no longer have access. They no longer have access to anything. You can essentially just shut off their email, disconnect them from Nerve, and now they have no more access to the system. Or if you get somebody new, you can bring them in. They'll log in, they log into Nerve, they start logging into all their systems, and now they already have their SOPs. Now, instead of training them on how to go through and do all the work, you're training them to review the work that is being done. So the workflow will look like this. Nerve will come in and go, hey, this is done. And when it says it's done, doesn't mean it's done. It means it's done and ready for you to review. And it's ready for you to double check the work that's been done. So now, instead of you having to guess and you going in and going, oh, did it leave a note? Oh, yep, there's the note. Okay, it's done. It will pull up that screen in the browser and it will show you that the work is done. So now you don't have to click around. Now you don't have to go to different platforms. You need to go over here. The other reason this is so effective is this does not make you tied to anything. You are no longer trapped inside of any single system. For startups, I built this for startups, but you no longer need to go through. You don't like. The possibilities are endless. Like, I could sit here and brainstorm. So you put in the chat here, is the combo of Proflifter, Mia, and Nerve good for startup ventures to consider to plot its growth? 100%. Like, it's starting from scratch. You can go in there. You can go through and think about it. You can strategize with it. You can put that initial brain dump of, oh, I'm going to do this inside of Mia. You get it. Now it kicks it over to Nerve. Nerve is now your AI. Now you're getting into the deep strategy. Mia is not created to go deep with you. Mia is there to build the foundation so you can start refining and going deep, creating your knowledge base, creating the SOPs of how you're going to function, creating the workflows that it's going to do. It grabs all of that and connects it for you so that now you're able to make it work. You're able to not only just have a strategy, but again, if your AI is able to execute it, SOP templates, there are none. You can see status. I don't have any existing task or items verified. I messed it up. That's okay. But now you've got the ability for your Nerve bot to literally go through and build. Some of the things that you guys some of the things that you're going to see within by the time it launches, you will be able to build websites. You will be able to build landing pages. You will be able to build funnels. You will be able to build your automations, your workflows, everything that you need, everything inside of a GHL account. By the time beta rolls out, you're going to be able to do that with Nerve. I'm trying to work myself out of a job with you guys here. Like, let's just be honest. My whole goal is to get to a point where you don't have to pay us thousands of dollars to come in and do the work. You can have the AI come in and do it for you. You can have the AI come in and actually make it work. You can have the strategy session. You can have all of that. And then if you want to hire us to come in behind and like run the AI for you, we absolutely can do that. But N3RVE is designed to centralize your entire business. So that's all you get for a demo. Why? Because the rest isn't ready for you yet. So if you want to be, if you are interested, reach out. We will be bringing on our clients first, existing clients, those of you guys who are hanging out with us, those of you guys who are rocking with us. We're going to get you access to N3RVE before anybody else. And some of my favorite clients, you're already getting access to N3RVE because we want you in there testing it with us. But the goal is that beta is going to be available next week for you to jump in, start using it, start consolidating everything. We're in the optimization phase on it now, cleaning up everything, making sure it's all connected, making sure everything is doing what it needs to do. But this is the next phase, guys. Now that you planned with Mia, it's time to execute with N3RVE, meaning that N3RVE is going to give you that ability to go through and actually start doing the work of the plan that you made. Because having a plan is cool, but being able to execute that plan is way cooler. So that's N3RVE, guys. Watch this video. Give me some feedback in the comments. Let me know what you think. Love to hear what you guys think. Love to hear your feedback on it. And like I said, next week is going to be live date. Next week, we're going to be bringing on beta users, getting you guys in here, letting you use it, letting you experience it, letting you break it for us and tell us what's not working so we can go in and make it cooler. And again, this is version 1. Like this is launch version. As we get going, I've shown you a little bit of what we're looking at. The goal is to make this an entirely inclusive AI dashboard to run your entire business. That is the goal. That is everything that we're trying to accomplish for you, is to make it something that you don't have to guess anymore. You don't have to know how to build workflows. You don't have to know how to be doing anything. So Brett asked, what should we be doing next? Just hang out with us, bro. Hang out with us. Next week is when we go live. Next week is here. This week is just to get you guys excited about it. Get you guys out here talking, showing you all the stuff. Brett, if you want to know, Brett Moore asked, what should we be doing next? Make sure you like and subscribe and follow us so you don't miss the updates. Those of you guys who are Profit Lifter users, you're going to start seeing a lot more training. I'm coming out of the cave. I'm done with all the late night grinding, late night building. Now it's time to get into training and coaching mode. So you guys are going to see, like next week, I have trainings coming out for you guys showing you how to run ads with the AI ad platform, and little things like that we're going to be adding. I'll break a pizza, bro. Game on, game on. Pizza and beer. I'm in. Bring it. Like that. That's how we stay. That's how we keep our father figure going, is beer and pizza. So make sure you tune in. Make sure you like and subscribe, guys. Do me a favor. If you're here on YouTube with me, hop over to Facebook. I need 100 followers on Facebook to go live on Facebook. So do me a favor. If you're not following us, or if you haven't liked and followed on Facebook, that's right, getting the dad bod going. If you haven't liked and followed us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, all the channels, TikTok. I think we have a TikTok. Yeah, we do have TikTok. Go follow us over there. Our team's putting out a lot of really cool content, a lot of really cool things going. But this is N3RVE. This is where we're going, and you guys are going to start seeing my face a lot more often. I promise my background's going to get prettier. We just bought a new house. This is my work shed. So yeah, it'll get prettier. But follow us, man. We're going to be doing a lot of lives. I want to be able to sit down with here. I want to be able to sit down with you guys and be live like this and help you through it. So make sure you're following, make sure you like, subscribe, do all the things, click all the buttons, because that's fun. What is Facebook link? Oh, it's just, everything's just at Profit Lifter. We have nice and easy. So like, I think it's Facebook facebook.com/profitlifter. I think that's it. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so facebook.com/profitlifter. Everything for us is just at Profitlifter, because we were able to snag that name, so it's cool. So make sure you're liking, following. You say, I only got 85 followers, man. But that's where we're at. So appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Make sure you're tuning in. Those of you guys who are subscribed, those of you guys who are following us, those of you guys who are clients, we're going to be sending out a ton of notifications, emails, all that stuff, letting you know once NRV is live. Because guys, we're probably legitimately 30 days away. We're about 30 days away from having the complete system ready to rock and roll. That's going to be NRV, it's SSAPI, it's Mia. Mia is our chat site. So chat sites it's going to be live here in a little bit for you guys to have your own AI funnels, to start building AI sites. Like a lot of cool things that we're building, a lot of cool tools. If I showed you our development of software, we're building image generators that plug into NRV. We're building video generators that plug into NRV. Like, it's turning into your all-in-one platform. And it's all in one because we're not building everything. It's letting you bring in the stuff that you already have. It's letting you bring in your existing ecosystem. We're not forcing you to conform to what we're doing. We're building tools that will bring in what you're currently doing and make it easier for you to keep functioning the way that you're already functioning, just optimizing it with AI. Because having to learn a complete system, especially if you're running a team, is a nightmare. So we're trying to make it so that you can integrate your current system and then just do it better with AI. So that's it, guys. Appreciate you hanging out with me. I hope you guys have a happy weekend, fantastic weekend, and we'll see you next week, because I know all of you guys are going to be here for the beta. All right, we'll see you later.